of the hardest sports to be a professional athlete in. ESPN, it was a group of doctors, former athletes, and analysts that made a list. It was based off of, I believe, 10 categories. Let me look really quick. The categories that they ranked it on, I'm pretty sure they gave them a score like 1 to 10, from endurance, strength, power, speed, agility, flexibility, nerve, durability, hand-eye coordination, and analytic aptitude.
Golly.
Which I didn't know what that was, I'm going to be honest. It's the ability to evaluate and react appropriately to strategic situations, as in a quarterback reading a defense or a point guard on a fast break. So they gave them all a score. I believe it was 1 to 10. I want you guys to try and guess the top 5 sports that ESPN said were the hardest to be
top
pro
5
in.
most difficult?
Yeah.
You want to just go back and forth?
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're just throwing shit at the wall here.
Go with our favorite game that we like to watch on every Sunday for sure. Well, mostly every Sunday. It'll be on this year, some Thursdays, some Fridays, some Saturdays, and some Sundays.
Maybe
and Mondays too, actually.
Football?
Yeah.
It's
football.
Is that?
So football is number 3.
That's considered an Olympic sport?
Well, I don't know if they were Olympic sports. It was just sports altogether.
Sports
I misread it at first and thought it was Olympic sports when I texted you guys. I should have.
Okay. I thought we were talking
Olympic
sports.
Yeah.
I was about to
sports.
pull fencing out.
But it's including Olympic
It
sports
does
too.
include the Olympic
breakdancing.
sports. Like,
I know. Have you seen that lady? I forget what country, bro. It was
so there
rough.
was 60 sports included in the list.
Dang.
I only screenshotted the top 10 and then moved it down to the top 5 for you guys to guess. If we want to go top 10, we can, but I figured 5 would be.
5 is probably the best one for us because
wouldn't take too much time.
Is basketball.
So basketball is on there. It's number 4.
So we got what? 4 and what?
3 and 4.
3 and
Football
4.
at 3, basketball at 4.
What you got, Matt?
What's a super hard sport that's not football or basketball?
Baseball.
Well, that's a good one.
I think baseball fell just outside of the top 5. I think it was like 7 or 8.
Dang, baseball's not hard.
Baseball is hard.
It's not. ESPN don't think so.
Golf.
Golf was far as hell.
All right, well, this list is
down the list.
terrible.
Now, I think it's because of all the categories, like the rankings.
Like including
Because golf
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
hard.
But you could be like
don't have
super
to
out of
be-
shape and still
yeah,
be
you
a
don't
good
have to
golfer.
be agile to be a golfer.
All right.
Well, I'm thinking of a sport that you kind of have to be in shape in somewhat. MMA?
MMA is not on there.
No
It is farther down.
So is wrestling considered MMA?
Wrestling is not considered MMA, and wrestling is number 5.
Okay. See, that's good.
So you have
So we got-
3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
You need the number 1 hardest and the number 2 hardest.
And these are like
What
known
was it, Emily?
sports, right?
So what's the hardest sport?
Soccer.
Soccer's a good
Soccer
one.
did not make the list.
Dang,
either.
dude, 0 for 2.
Is,
Dude, you got to run for days in soccer.
yeah,
Literally
bro.
miles.
You gotta be conditioned. Is it like a major sport?
Yeah, I would say the last 2 we've all watched.
Like hockey? Hockey's on there?
Yeah,
You want me to add like
Say
pretend to
it-
say
say
it
it
again?
again.
Okay, I gotcha. Is hockey on there?
it is number 2.
Nice. So we need number 1.
So
You said
need
we've
the
all watched it.
hardest sport.
So it's not MMA.
Okay, so hold on. We've done football, basketball, wrestling.
MMA, soccer, hockey.
No, football, basketball, wrestling,
wrestling,
Hockey.
hockey.
and hockey.
Yeah.
So it's not baseball. It's not golf. It's not
NASCAR.
soccer.
NASCAR, F1, one of them too. No.
No, car racing? Is that what you're saying?
So motorsports were on there. They
But
were
The down there.
they were pretty far down.
Yeah,
there.
because you don't. I bet you kind of have to be in shape for that.
What
So
about
I pulled
rugby?
up the full list all the way to 60. Golf, just for reference, out of the scores is 51st.
Still. 51st
Golf is 51st.
is rugby.
Rugby
I've watched
is
rugby.
not the hardest. It's 13th.
Can you give me how many times like they play? A year, you think?
I was gonna say rugby for soccer.
Are they in a league? Like, is it a league?
I guess kinda.
Said we've watched before.
You've definitely watched it. We've all watched it. I think
Cricket?
MJ's even watched it. There's not really a league. They probably. I can't give you that last hint. It's going to be too much of a giveaway.
You think of some other sports?
What about rugby? It's like
I said-
basically the same thing. You
I said
that?
rugby.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
It's like 13.
rugby was 13th.
I know one.
We watch tennis. Is it tennis?
Tennis.
Tennis is 7th.
Damn
right
it.
outside.
We got the
I
top
thought you
10,
had it.
basically.
I
Right
thought you
outside
had
the
it.
top 5. We could have
Um,
just done top 10 because mixed martial arts was
6.
6.
You said, yeah.
Dang.
I
We
know
might-
And then
one.
baseball was 8.
I know
Dang,
one.
MJ would have had 2. What about soccer?
No, baseball was 9. Soccer was 10.
Damn
Man,
it.
you would have had it.
We had the 10.
I know one.
What?
Skateboarding.
Ooh, skateboarding.
Tony Hawk.
X Games mode.
I don't.
He's going on
think-
X Games mode. So wait, no, I have a question.
Skateboarding is 37th.
Since I said MMA and
Yeah.
wrestling was different from MMA, is boxing different?
Boxing is the
Boxing is
hardest
number one.
sport.
And
According
it's
to ESPN.
not in the Olympics anymore.
No, they took it out.
Yeah, after this year.
They took it out.
Yeah.
According to ESPN. Now, ESPN used to look
Breakdancing.
like this.
Oh, that's an old.
This is how old the article
that's
is.
a.
But I figured
picture's
since it
definitely on
wasn't
there.
like a subjective list, it was based on they ranked
They
it.
did
Well, I mean, it
stats.
is subjective.
Yeah, to the,
1 to
whoever
10.
did it.
But you had, I think it was 15 people that made the list 1 to 10. They averaged it out and then put them in the categories and
That
ranked
makes
them.
sense.
I figured that there's not really like a expiration date on that.
Like
So-
they get easier
Like shit
over
gets
time.
easier or harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, your top 5 is boxing, ice hockey, football, basketball, wrestling, and then to round out the top 10 is martial arts, tennis, gymnastics, baseball / softball, and soccer.
So we got 4 out of the rest of the
Yeah.
half of the 5.
Right out of the top 10 was number 11 was skiing.
Skiing's hard, bro.
Number 12
knee
is
don't wanna
water
bend.
polo. 13 is rugby. 14 is lacrosse. and
Where's handball?
Yeah,
What
where's
you say?
handball, brother? It probably wasn't made yet. It wasn't a real game yet.
I'm going to be honest.
It's probably not on there.
What's
Team
15?
handball is 26.
Oh, it is there.
15 is rodeo steer wrestling.
See, that's something I wouldn't want to do, bro.
Hell no.
That's crazy.
I would not want to do that.
And then pole vault is 16.